Okay. Fernando Pimentel for the Fight Guys here and BehindTheGloves.com. We will be previewing the week to come for us here in SoCal. Galen Center, December 10th. Big fight week for us. We have Abner Mares versus Jesus Cuellar. And we have J-Rock Williams versus Jamar Charlo. And the return of Josecito Lopez. Like I was saying earlier,
Mares' brother.
Speedy's on it. Speedy Mares is going to be on it. So it's going to be a good card.
Centino's on it too.
Centino's on it?
Yeah. He just lost, so he's making a comeback.
Yeah, he lost to the Polish guy on the Fanfara Smith card. Yeah, no, Centeno's always a good kid too. So we got a lot of names out here coming out to fights and everything. Obviously, you know, here in SoCal, we're going to get the Chris Arreola's in the crowd. We're going to get the Alfredo Angulo.
Especially with that camp.
We're going to get all of them there. Some of the Robert Garcia kids, like Franco, Tanahara, more than likely is over here. Yeah, Mikey's obviously going to be there.
Josecito's on the undercard.
Josecito's on the undercard, like we said. Right, so let's just talk about what's going on this week in SoCal. On Wednesday, us media members are going to be invited to a trainer media roundtable with Freddie Roach, Robert Garcia, Ronnie Shield, I forget J-Rock's trainer, I believe it's Stephen Edwards if I recall correctly.
Yep,
but
Breadman,
there we go. But we are going to be able to deal with them. We're going to be able to hear what's been going on in the camps and how they are preparing for the final days before the weigh-in and for the fights. Me, I'm excited for this one. Fred, let me get your thoughts on how excited you are about this fight coming to SoCal and how big it's going to be.
Big fight. Richard Schaefer's back in action. I'm just glad, we talked before we went live that we got fights in LA. We spent the last month in Vegas. Oh man, from spending all that money on hotels, eating bad, not working out.
Secret pizza.
Secret pizza. Right? The white pizza. And I'm just glad to have back-to-back fights here in LA. And but Mares, you know what's a great thing about that is? You know it's a great card when you can flip the coin and be like, which one is the main event?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if we were on the East Coast, obviously,
J-Rock,
Charlo, or Texas, J-Rock, Charlo, but whenever you have a Mexican headline in a fight in LA, I mean,
it's gonna sell. It's gonna take over.
And then he's against
Cuellar, Argentina
fights. It was Argentinian. There is a good amount of Argentinians here, but he fights like old school Mexican style, like
no head movement,
right? Like just I want to take
very crude approach.
and I even told him that. I'm not sure if you guys are there for the interview. I said, nigga, you gotta move your head. You can't stop go too straight. You gotta move your head a little bit. You know what I mean? And I joke with him about that, all because his English is not, so it's always body languages with him. But I have him. I thought Abner shouldn't have took this fight. I mean, just being completely honest, I think Abner, a year off, maybe had eye surgery because the fight didn't have.
Right.
It's
a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm glad Cuellar won't break away from those characteristics that you speak of, because that's what's going to make it a great fight.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I just get the feeling that Mares will be able to possibly not outbox him, but I think he might be able to out-hustle him. There's some things about Cuellar that I just don't like. He makes a lot of mistakes. He's swinging for the fences, and I think Mares will be able to, counterpunch that. And if he can just be on the back pedal and just use good footwork, he could possibly get the decision. But
one thing too we haven't really touched on yet is Mares is now trained by Robert Garcia, who obviously trained Cuellar before. And if you guys remember, that's Mares' first loss was against Johnny Gonzalez, who kind of something similar. His childhood, was it Betty Stein? I think was it. I think
yeah.
And then Betty Stein started training Johnny Gonzalez, and then Johnny Gonzalez ended up, taking Mares out in the first round.
He's been with Gonzalez for years. That's when they all had the same style, like Marquez and Lopez.
But it's all, it's like, but Betty Stein knows, Mares since he was a kid, all that stuff, so he knows his tendencies.
Robert Garcia, you guys were all there. I remember one time you and I went. Robert said he was not very keen on the idea of fighting Cuellar at the time when he was training with the guys that he used to work with. Robert had these guys that he had hired a while back, and he knew these guys would not put together a good game plan. So he just knew the fight would be easy. He says he's more excited now that he's with Freddie Roach. Now it makes it more of a fight. And coming from Robert telling me that, I was like, you would think the trainer would say, oh, I'm glad he's with some really shitty trainers. Now we're going to get an easy win. No, Robert loves the competition. You got to remember, he's former IBF junior lightweight champion of the world. So he loves the competition. So he's going up against not just a puncher, but one of the best trainers in the world who can put just an immaculate
Freddie Roach
game plan. Yes, yes. And Robert Garcia is one of them too. You know, he's a renowned trainer. But now that he's going head-to-head with Freddie, it's going to be a much closer fight.
I thought they should have revved it up a little bit more. They went, they waved the right flag at the first press conference. I thought that would have been. They did. We interviewed them. They're like, no, it's good. I'm good with Mexicans. It's a China story, guys. If you guys remember that, but that would have been so much fun to have them talking shit and. Yeah. But it just like, but I thought Mares.
Maybe they're tired of that. I think.
You're right.
I kind of get it from them that they're just kind of like, well, you know, and we're gonna keep seeing each other. You know what I mean? I just got that sense from.
You're right. That's fair. That's fair.
The real question is, what happens to Mares if he does lose this fight? Depends how he loses.
He's in dire straits, you know. But the good thing about him is he can always go to Mexico and make money. He and his brother can go and get cards. I believe. I don't know. But I don't know what happens to him. That's why this is a summertime fight at StubHub. Cuellar Mares is a headliner at StubHub. You know what I mean?
And that would have been a classic.
But let's not take away from the Galen Center though, because there has been a fight at the Galen Center. It was a good one. It was Stavern versus Areola. The undercard was good.
He was doing a stanky leg.
Yes, and Mares was actually on the announce team for that fight, and he said he actually wanted to fight at the Galen Center because he saw the turnout and he felt the energy. So he's like,
that's a great arena.
He was like, it's a really good arena because everything. It's pretty much like the StubHub.
It's 2 levels.
Even that second level, you're right above the ring, so there's not a bad seat there, just like StubHub. Basically, to me, the Galen Center, but the Galen Center to me is like an indoor StubHub.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Pretty much, yeah. Just more fights need to happen there to honestly get the reputation.
Well, it will
of
be.
StubHub.
Because I know it's gonna be cheaper than Staples and now the MSG owns the Forum. So.
Yeah, no, but for real, more fights need to happen there because, like I said, it's gonna get a rep just like StubHub got it.
And we haven't even really brought up the undercard. That undercard is so good.
J-Rock versus Charlo.
I forgot that was an undercard. I thought that was the headliner.
Yeah, that's just. And this is when I talked to Richard Schaefer about it. I was like, how did that happen? Like, because it was one of those fights where these two young lions. You would think. You know, I thought this would happen in a year or two once they both kind of started headlining shows themselves, and then. This was almost like a pay-per-view match. I thought in my mind when I first started thinking about it coming up. The fact that it's on the undercard of this fight, like, I can't wait for those two guys to get there. I couldn't even. I guess I'm leaning a little more towards J-Rock in that. I feel like he's had a harder time and he fights like that. You know what I mean? I feel like he fights like.
Reminds me of, and I'm not saying he's the complete package of this fighter we mentioned, but kind of who.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
No, he kind of reminds me a little just the hard work that he puts into the gym and just kind of the style. Kind of reminds me of Hagler. Do you kind of see the resemblance?
That like blue chip.
Yeah, exactly. Because Hagler never had. I mean, he had immense talent, but he wasn't physically gifted in that sense, like a Mayweather, like a Zach Judah. But there's something about him that he's just really that blue collar, hard working American fighter. I don't know. There's something about him.
No?
Yeah, something like that in a sense.
Yeah, that's a good. That's
but
good.
Like a little angrier. Like Kelly Pavlik wasn't angry. He was angry in the ring.
Kind of looked like a browner Kelly Pavlik.
Man, just
like
have a hat. Doesn't mean I don't have a ball spot right here. I swear.
He was the talented guy. Yeah. He was the one with all the skills. But there's something about J-Rock I really, really like.
Everyone sees that characteristic in J-Rock. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm picking him blind in that fight. I don't care how good Charlo is. I'm just emotionally attached to J-Rock.
Charlo's very boring to me.
Oh, he's very square.
Very boring. There's nothing special about him.
He has a great trainer though.
Yeah, Ronnie Shields is an amazing trainer.
Come on.
Like Ronnie Shields.
We're not talking about great trainers. We're just talking about the fighter. The fighter itself.
Yeah, he's very square. Very ADC.
Do you guys feel that him having the twin brother helps or hurts him? I think because he's
In terms of fighting or getting girls?
No.
I think
in terms of his fighting, in terms of I mean, you're kind of going into this fight. I talked to a bunch of fans and like, which one is it again? And I'm like, well,
I get mixed
the one
up.
that has more knockouts. You know what I mean?
It's
That's
one
better.
Jamal
Yeah,
is better.
Or
Don't know has more
Who is
kids.
better?
Huh?
Who
Jamal
is
is the better one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. You're asking me.
that's another
Jamel
thing.
Jamal,
I talked
exactly.
to other media members too. It's like it's the better one, and it's no one ever knows.
And now they both got the same haircut.
I know them by their records. I don't know them by their face.
Well, I knew him by haircut, of course.
The one
One had the fade, the
The
other
one
had
that's
the braids.
six seconds older.
Yeah. The one.
But it's just going to be an amazing fight, an amazing undercard. We haven't even talked about that the media weigh-in, or the weigh-in is actually going to be at the Galen Center. It's going to be open to the public. Everybody could come around. Everybody could come see the fighters.
We're giving tickets.
Yes, he said we're giving tickets for the
We're
fight.
giving 2
Pair of
tickets.
tickets, section 110, row 7. Amazing seats. The view is great. All you got to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel, at the Fight Guys, our social media sites, Instagram and Twitter, at the Fight Guys _ comment, let us know that you're watching. We're on Facebook as well. Look us up as the Fight Guys, all one word. You'll find us there. Again, just comment, let us know. We'll pick the winner on Thursday. But before we continue on with the tickets, let's just talk about what else we're getting that day. Like we said, we're getting Speedy Mares, who was in a great fight the last time out on the Berto Ortiz undercard. Bloodbath fight. The kid who actually lost to Speedy,
I like Speedy.
beat Nick Arce for his first loss at Fantasy Springs. Yeah. Then we have Hugo Centeno
Just
coming back. And we have
Do you know what I'm
back.
about to say? No.
Nah, I don't know.
Oh,
Just
okay.
joking.
What are you about to say?
What were you about to say?
Oh, no. Speedy Mars is the only fighter I've ever seen in my life. He fights. Okay, the fight's over. It was a draw at StubHub Center.
Yes,
right?
it was.
A draw. The Negro goes outside the ring, goes up to the second floor, starts taking pictures.
He didn't even change. He didn't even change. He changed like an hour later.
Yeah.
Really?
He literally went.
Yeah, because I was in the suite next to him. You know, I was like in the suite, and you know, an open space.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching the fights, you know, and I'm like, this dude, just because you know, that
He was in
picture,
war that day.
It don't correlate. It doesn't correlate. It doesn't correlate.
Happening. Yeah.
Wait. Didn't you just get out of the ring? What do you think? Go change.
Just drugs on
What the
that.
heck, man?
And you know, you have the post sweat.
Yeah.
He had the, you know, like with your body calm down.
Yeah.
He had the post sweat on. I'm like, Speedy's crazy, man.
Speedy's dope though. Hey,
Buddy.
that's a show for you fans.
Yeah,
Trust
you're
me,
right.
you'll have fun at the Galen Center if that happens again.
Yeah, right. So.
They're showing the
Oh yes,
Joshua fight.
and they're actually showing the Joshua fight.
Oh
earlier.
yeah, so fans, you get there early. Can
Yeah,
you watch
get there.
it?
Yeah, they can watch it
You can watch
2:30.
it
2:30. The simulcast starts at the Galen Center. You can watch it outside, I believe. They're opening the doors at 3 o'clock, and the first fight's at 3:35. But I believe they're streaming the fight outside, like they did a Triple G's fight in Inglewood.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So you guys, trust me, it's gonna be a great, basically great atmosphere.
And watch it with people.
Yeah, watch it with people, man. Fights like that are always. And again, this is SoCal. We get good fights. If you guys have been to the StubHub Center, if you guys have been to fights at Staples Center, you guys know the atmosphere that we bring around here. You know how it is at fights, especially if it's a fight that's anticipated like this. We've had the year build up with everything that's been going on. It got postponed, it got canceled, then it got rejuvenated, then it got postponed again. So there's just so much for this fight. It's a perfect storm for everybody to come out on a chilly. On a
Might not
chilly,
even be
chilly.
chilly.
It might not even be chilly because it's SoCal. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
Might be
hey,
actually
who
warm,
knows?
but.
Yeah.
Just come
The beers
out.
will be cold though.
Beers will be cold. Drinks are actually pretty cheap at the
Oh, really?
Galen Center. They're not.
I didn't know
as
media could
expensive.
drink.
What?
No, I just know because.
Sorry, what?
Don't give away media member secrets. No, but just come out, enjoy. We'll be there. We'll be able to cover that. We'll be covering that fight.
Did you guys give a
Hopefully.
prediction for Mars Cuellar?
Oh yeah. If you want my prediction, I got Mares winning it by decision. He outboxes Cuellar, but it'll be close. I believe he wins it 115-113.
Oh. You know, I heard you guys too, and it's not that you guys are more intelligent than me. It's just that,
Him for sure.
yeah.
I'm more optimistic.
But that storyline could play because why I say that is because Mars has been knocked out and he's lost his last fight. So you get kind of find a way to win and you stay in that space and you try and find a way to win the fight. However, I just think, man, when you go into the dungeon, the dragon always wins, you know, and I just think
Damn, that's a good quote right there.
Yeah. like Cuellar is the dragon. You know what I mean? And I think I'll be rooting for Mares because
there's always someone out there who can slay the dragon.
Yeah, you're right. And Nonito Donaire said the same thing. But
actually, he was the dragon.
Oh, he was the dragon.
He was
the dragon. Shout out Nonito, you're fun.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see.
That was a great fight, by the way.
We'll see him soon.
Man, I know his family. I don't know his wife personally. I'm not sure if he's married, but I've seen his family. And I'm attached to him because he lives in LA. I've seen his checks. Like, I've literally seen Abner Mares' checks. Like, damn, they're going to deliver a check to Abner Mares. Like,
name dropping.
Well, 6 figures. And,
damn.
Oh, fuck, man. Just because of what you said, I was steamrolling Abner Mares in this fight. I mean, literally steamrolling him. Like,
I think he could pick his shots, though.
I think so, too, because he's a talented boxer.
Yeah,
and you know, Cuellar's only loss is by KO in like the 5th or 6th round or something like that.
It was like maybe 7 fights ago.
Damn.
Right, yeah.
Back in like in 2011, not too long ago, if you think about it.
And kind of
I'm gonna teach this I'm gonna take this like a classroom right now. Fred, do you need more time? We can go to Steven and get his prediction.
No,
he is a southpaw.
I'll say I believe Cuellar.
Oh yeah.
I believe Cuellar should be favored. I don't know if he is in Vegas or not. But
we tried looking that up and we couldn't find it.
Okay, yeah. I feel like he should be favored to win, but as far as picking, I don't know.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Freddie put together
an amazing game plan.
He's not athletic enough to put a game plan together, though. You know what I mean? He is who he is. You know, just get the dude in shape. Me personally, right? Get the dude in shape. Make sure his hand speed is there. Make sure he knows the combinations and his foot speed. Get them two together. Damn, you guys brought up a good point about Abner Mares literally just picking his shots, using his supreme footwork.
The Mares that fought like Anselmo Moreno and all of that.
I loved him then. I loved him when he was like the young, sexy, good-looking fighter with the abs, looked good in the camera, looked good in the weigh-in.
I remember feeling...
I'm going to go with Mares. But I have the right to change my mind.
Remember, you already changed your mind once right now.
You got to remember Mares too, but back in the day, he would get dirty. You know why? He would get dirty on the inside.
Because Darchanian almost knocked the dude out. Knocked him down. Am I right?
Yeah, Cuellar? Yes.
Because he just stood there and took the punch. I'm like, dude, you're up 5 or 6 rounds to nothing. Why are you sitting there? But that's not in his toolset.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have a hammer or he doesn't have whatever it is in his toolset.
He doesn't know how to follow up.
Yeah. So okay. I'm going to go with Mares by the slimmest margin.
That's what I said.
But like I said, remember, Mares back in the day would get on the inside and frustrate you. He would foul you sometimes, but it would frustrate you. So there's some of those things that he's got all those little veteran moves. He's gotten really
the girls don't like me for taking Mares.
So that's what I'm talking about. He's got all these little tricks. You know, he had it when he was young. Now he's older. He's much wiser. And he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove to the world that he wants to prove to the world that he still is one of the best.
He's worked with Garcia for a full year on
this. Yeah. So that's another thing too. Yeah.
I forgot Robert Garcia's in this corner.
Yeah.
And that's going to be good. You know what? We have a lot of fight week coverage to go. Again, like I said, we got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
And that's this week. I got to make a decision.
We'll get back to Fred. We'll get back to Fred at that point in time. We're going to give you guys an honest pick of decision. And this week, Dominic and I, we're stuck on Mares. We're not changing that.
No, but that's a good... I think Abner can boring this fight and win.
Honestly... Even I've never seen Abner in a boring fight.
No, but it has to be boring because the guy's a softball.
In order to be safe, he's right.
He goes right. I mean, if you're a standard boxer, you go that way. He's gonna
have to use his distance. He's gonna have to utilize that jab, use some good lateral movement. He's gonna have to get on the inside and hold, frustrate him. And I don't want to say foul him, but he's got to get a little dirty. He's got to keep doing that over and over again.
Wow.
He's going to have to put something on Cuellar to where Cuellar's like, okay, I can't
Frederick's
go that crazy, right? You know? And
that's what, like I said, my pick is 115, 113.
And the only reason why I picked Mares, I did not pick Mares, was because he couldn't do nothing with Leo Santa Cruz. And Leo Santa Cruz...
That's a windmill, though, just coming at you.
Yeah, I like that pick. Oh, you guys missed it. Crawford Molina, the way it was at.
Oh.
Nice.
But he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't move him. He couldn't move Leo Santa Cruz. No. And he went to game plan D in that fight. He went from the aggressor. Remember the first 3 rounds he was aggressor? Then he went to the counter punching game. And then he went to, I don't know what else he went to. Then he started speaking Mandarin. I don't know what he did, but none of his game plans worked that night, and that's why he never moved Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz momentum grew throughout that entire fight.
I think Leo had an answer for everything too. Like
100 punches around.
Yeah.
There's something Cuellar
Which
can't
pretty much
do.
answers almost
Answers.
Man, okay. I need to look at them. I need to look at it.
Like I said, we'll give Fred a little bit more time before he goes. We got a long week ahead of us.
Tweet it out.
Yeah, we'll tweet it out to you.
But that's why we have these conversations, because I never would think that Abner Mares would go back to an Olympic style type of boxing at this level. You know, what I mean, just get the points and get the fuck out of there.
He has to, just to get that title.
You have to. Yeah.
As I stated, we have a very busy week coming up ahead of us, and even beyond that, we have the following week is going to be busy for us as well.
Does Steven give us his prediction?
His prediction, he's kind of like
I'm leaning more towards Cuellar if I had to pick.
By knockout?
But I see what you're. No, I don't.
I can't see him taking a decision unless he puts down Mars like 6 times.
I can see him.
Robert will stop the fight. I guess not now.
yeah, Robert will stop the fight. Robert's.
I mean, but that's the thing. It's possible Mars gets caught. That's possible by one of those.
I don't want to see him get knocked out.
Neither do I.
God, Jesus, no. That would hurt me if he got knocked out.
Yeah.
When I saw Khan get knocked out, man. And
You're a Khan fan?
What's that?
You're a Khan fan?
Khan is
I talked to
boy,
Khan,
man.
yeah.
Khan is
Amir
a
Khan?
boy, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were disgusted at that one. You talked to him? What the face? Oh, wow. It's another conversation for another day, I guess, right? It's like
Face
a
just
lie.
changed.
His face was like, wait, why do you
The
talk
whole
to him?
momentum just completely changed.
I mean, I guess
Alright,
it's cool.
you guys.
I've only interviewed him, you know, during fight week. I don't have no relationship with Khan, but
No, he's cool.
Khan's a cool guy. I've interviewed him a few times. Really
you
cool.
know, he's Hollywood to me. To me, he's Hollywood. You know, take fights to build your career up.
Yeah,
you know?
he missed a lot of good fights.
Stop fucking chasing your shadow in the rabbit. You know, like build your career up to your 44-3 now. You know what I mean? Do the right thing. You know, get your money. It's so much money in his region, and he's not monopolizing that. Like a Chinese fighter. If we had an American Chinese, like they have that I don't know, but yeah.
Well, we'll talk about that some
Yeah,
other
okay,
time.
we'll talk about that. Can you close this segment, please?
Before we get completely off
sure
topic
about
and go everywhere, he'll change his mind 5 minutes after we cut the tape. Trust me, I know him. But as we stated, we have a busy week coming up. We'll have a lot of coverage for you guys. We'll speak with the trainers. We'll speak with the fighters. We'll speak with everybody and anybody. Just look out for us at the Galen Center on Fight Week. Also, again, just subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, at the Fight Guys _ for Twitter and Instagram, or just the Fight Guys on Facebook and YouTube. We'll give you guys a winner for the ticket giveaway that on Thursday, and again, just look for us during Fight Week. We'll be there. Say what's up to us. Let us know you guys are watching, what you guys like, what you think we should do better, and just help us out to give you guys better content as well. For the Fight Guys, I am Fernando Pimentel of BehindTheGloves.com.
Steven Coreno, KOR The Sports on YouTube.
And Frederick Hawthorne, aka Amir Khan's best friend at Barbershop Conversations.
Dominic Verdine of RingTV.com and IFL TV over in the UK.
And again, we'll just see you guys at the fights.